supply lead there. We're looking at 78 drones to 71 CVs, though. So Strelok doing pretty darn well economically. That's a ton of mules thrown down at the same time. So probably was really focused on that last engagement that was happening. He is going to send out some drops now that he knows his opponent doesn't maybe have as much map control. He's trying to take this fourth command center as well, but he really hasn't been able to hinder the creep spread, and that's really going to help DIMAGA. Like, if he were in trouble earlier, well, he's not going to be with all that creep spread. It's just so fantastic. Whoa, lost control of my camera there, and he kept that hatchery alive as well. So he still has 5 bases he can utilize. DIMAGA really showing good patience in this game. There's finally the Greater Spiral on the way, though. Haven't really seen much of the production tab from him in quite a while. He's going to morph some more Banes as this push comes forward. Will it be enough, though? That is 4 siege tanks. That double factory really paying off, even after losing siege tanks in engagements. And not the highest amount of Marines, but a pretty decent... Oh, no! He wasn't paying attention to any of his mutas. Every single mutalist just dies to Marines there. One of the faults of mutaplay, of course, is that it's really hard to do. If you forget to pay attention to your mutas for 1 second and you lose them to Marines, you've just been extremely cost inefficient. And now this drop play from Strelok going to be really annoying for DIMAGA to deal with. So they're just going to have to choose where they go to engage. Oh, they're going to go down the ramp against these siege tanks. They're going to take way too much splash damage. Almost all the banelings die immediately. Are we going to see a flank here? DIMAGA really unable to get the engagement he wants. Some drones have gone down at this base. Marines continuing to engage. Looks like he's unable to get the, still unable to engage. He's just going to go for a counterattack. Not a bad move. This Crease Red saw that Strelok was trying to take that center location. And Strelok not bothering to worry about his defense as much, just kind of going for the attack there with more of his army. This bunker's getting surrounded. They're all going to get taken out. All these... Oh my god, those stacked up SCVs. Oh, he has no defenses at this expansion. Those Banes are going to stream in and do... Oh my god, so much damage there. Actually, a lot of those SCVs lived that probably shouldn't have. We're looking at 59 drones to 61 SCVs. Strelok taking out this entire base from DIMAGA. And this is really bad for DIMAGA. Like, Strelok lost some SCVs. He doesn't care. He can mule. He's still got 6 gas. DIMAGA is now just on 2 bases worth of mining as his main's mined out. 6 gas, which, you know, these are going to be mined out somewhat soon. Not that soon, but somewhat soon. And he really can't afford... Like, he's going Broodlord, but he doesn't have any infestors. 5 infestors on the way. He's just so starved for gas right now. So starved for bases. That play from Strelok was really decisive and just excellent. I got to put DIMAGA pretty far behind here, and Strelok will be able to land this 4th base now that he's taken out the creep spread. And he's going to take a 5th at the 5 o'clock as well, although there is creep drop there as well. I mean, DIMAGA doing an excellent job just continuing to block expansions left and right. Marine's going to go take out that Overlord, but there will be another minute and 10 seconds to delay that command center. More and more Corruptors on the way, so he's really looks able to build up that Broodlord count. And keep in mind, look at the army of Strelok. He didn't bother to build a single Thor, even though he's up against Mutaplay. Not a single Thor. Oh, excuse me, I am so dumb. 3 Thors there. Great fungos going off from DIMAGA, but will it be enough? You really want to be fungling while your Broodlord's engaged to keep the Marines from stimming forward to target your Broodlords. You really don't want to let the, use up all your fungals and then let the Marines stim forward. And you also want to be able to use them on the Vikings, but he's taken out most of the Vikings, I believe, with those Corruptors. So that was excellent. Thor's still doing some damage here. Will it be enough, though? Siege Tanks, of course, doing a lot of friendly splash to those Broodlords, or the Broodlings, onto his Thors. So, unfortunately for Strelok, he's going to be forced to unsiege and fall back. DIMAGA, his unit composition really working out well for him since the Viking count just isn't there for Strelok. Still only 1 starport pumping out 2 Vikings at a time. So many Corruptors here. Thor's really helping out, but are they enough? Siege Tanks really hurting a lot more than they're helping for Strelok at this point, and he's just, losing his own units to friendly splash damage with these Broodlords. Oh, it is brutal. Even though DIMAGA seemed like he was behind after losing those top left expansions, he may just have built up a unit composition that was something Strelok wasn't prepared for with 8 siege tanks, and may just be able to overrun him right now. Great play. Right before Strelok was able to actually get economic benefit from either of these 2 expansions he just landed. Really perfect timing to attack. And the GG Lords are going to force out the GG from Strelok there. 1-0 advantage to DIMAGA. Wow, I really thought he was out of that game when Strelok took out those top left expansions and, held off the big attack that DIMAGA went for. I really thought he was out, but no, DIMAGA stuck in there, just was barely able to squeeze out the Broodlords he needed and a couple key infestors with the gas he had left. Really, a result of a couple things. Strelok, after taking out the top left expansions, did not want to get greedy and thus did not continue to push. He actually fell back to take an additional 2 expansions of his own. And that's a great move if you want to play the macro game. But at the same time, that allowed DIMAGA to not morph into any more Banes and have the gas to just barely squeeze out 5 Infestors, exactly what he needed to be able to fungal the Vikings, kill them with Corruptors, and have Broodlords to win the game. Great play there by DIMAGA, and he's moving on. We're going to move on to game 2 to see if he's going to be able to take it 2 over Strelok. I doubt it. Who knows? Maybe he'll be able to, but Strelok was pretty darn well in that game. He should be able to bring us back to game 3. We'll see if he can after this quick commercial break.